Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remaster. This is Chromatic Larkin here with you today for another fun, exciting adventure with Razmataz, our Khajiit Whispering Fang style Fist of the North Paw class monk build that we are doing today. Last episode, we finally made it to the very end of the Imperial Sewers. Unfortunately, our great friend, Uriel's Septum, is dead. He was assassinated by the Mythic Dawn, and we were given the Amulet of Kings to go to Joffrey at Wayne Priory to locate the long lost missing son, that supposedly exists. Boris, the remaining Blades member that survived this endeavor, does not recall such a thing, but he does believe that his Grand Master of the Order, Joffrey, would know more about it. So, without further ado, we are going to exit. As you exit, you are actually given the choice to edit your identity, birth sign, class, or finish. Last episode I talked about editing the class because I want to get rid of block for acrobatics. And so we're going to stick with this. We need to customize that though. Attributes are fine. We are getting rid of block and substituting that for acrobatics. This was because I was trying to remember the skill sets that they did for block and if it would really be viable for us, and it just doesn't seem to apply because it requires a shield for the most part until later levels, and we won't be using a shield. The most we'll be using is a possible bow and dagger down the road, but for now we are going to be a fisticuffs baddie. Everything else, though, I was cool with, so we're going to go ahead and continue. Yes. So let's make sure. Acrobatics, alteration, athletics, hand-to-hand, marksman, restoration, sneak. Yep, that's it. We're going to go ahead. Are you sure when to select the Fist of the North Paw? Yes. Alright, and that's it. So we are going to exit and get our first look into the landscape of Cyrodiil. Hope you all have been doing good today. I have been doing pretty well. A little late start to the recording, but oh, wow. If you ever played the original, you know that feeling of nostalgia when you first leave the sewers and how that felt then as a kid to seeing this now as an adult is just great. It's insane. We will be going there at some point. That is a DLC home, player home that we can get. But first, we need money. And as I've mentioned in the previous episodes, I am no stranger to doing things of duplication or things that will give us benefit. But man, just look at this. Lighting so pretty. You see a place here. Well, if you look at the top compass, it actually tells you what is over here. This is an Ayleid Ruin. This is Vilverin. Ayleid Ruins are ancient locations. You could even call them cities, I guess, that belong to now forgotten / extinct race of elves. Heartland High Elves, I believe, is what they were when they were dominating the land of Cyrodiil. There's actually a separate DLC that deals in the Ayleid Ruins and a little bit of background around them for the Knights of the Nine DLC. We'll dive into that way later down the road. For now, we've got some exploring to do because we can actually get some good loot here for duplication. But first, let's fight some bandits. Should be two more. Yep. Your death. Whoa. As you see there, you can dodge. When you have acrobatics at 25, you unlock that capability. Nice. But to do it, you just hold block and you hit Y, or I believe left click on your, if you're mouse and keyboard. Let's see if these bandits have anything worth taking. Probably not right now. Let's see here. We have a skill book. Got our hand-to-hand up. Take that weak potion. The scenery is just so beautiful. I really do think Remaster is such an understatement for this. Like, this feels like a remade game. It's that crazy. One thing you're probably hearing right now are, like, it sounds like a whispering, like, whooshing noise. Well, that's because Ayleid Ruins have Ayleid Wells. And at Ayleid Wells, you can actually activate them and gain a power. So you draw power from the well, and if you look at the bottom left, you see a active power. So let's see what that is. To find that, you're going to go under your magic tab, and you're going to go under active effects. And as you can see, we have a Fortify Endurance, which is from our burst sign, and we have this lesser power, Ayleid Well, which gave us 50 points of Magicka, which is pretty cool for 300 seconds, so they're really good buffs. These tabs are pretty useful for when you do get more into like advanced magics or custom spells. So yeah, it's really nice. So we're gonna have that, 50 points of Magicka is gonna come into play really well as we go through this this Ayleid Ruin. Main reason we're here, again, we're going to get some items that's going to help us with duplicating them for money and mercantile levels down the road. So we're going to sneak first, kind of get our sneak levels. Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Who's there?
Not me.
Huh?
Nope. You don't see me.
Must have been the wind.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
You do realize I've been
Oh,
holding back.
lordy. Oh, you have? Okay. Me too, budda. Oh, dang, missed. There we go. Hand-to-hand is so fun in this. Alright. Well, my brother, you are dead. If you see here, some traps have been laid out, so we know that bandits are occupying this. If you want to just get rid of the trap real quick, you just step on it, let it activate, and there it was. So we had a spike trap set, so we can just dodge that now. I'm going to go back into sneak. I know there's quite a few bandits in this Ayleid Ruin that we're going to try and avoid. There's one sitting down there. Let's see if I can get my sneak levels up. And we can even get a good flare pop off, and then we're going to jump in and beat the hell out of them.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Nope. Nice. That 50 points of Magicka is really useful. We'll take those for alchemy. Here was another trap that got set off. Alright, now in here there's about 3 enemies? 4 maybe? Oh, got caught.
Now you will know pain.
You saw that notification. We have actually increased our hand-to-hand now to gain a level up. So because it's a major skill, it levels up a lot faster. You wish you knew. And so when we rest, we're going to gain a level up. I don't want to gain it just yet. I want to focus on getting our damage capabilities up before we start getting harder enemies to fight. The more you increase your level, the more difficult spawns that are going to show up. Ooh, green robe. We do need a robe. Excellent. Okay, okay. We'll look at the green robe for now. Now let's search these chests. So you never feel like you have to rush into leveling up unless that is what you're wanting to do, but there's really no reason to. You really want to focus on getting your skills to a decent level, especially your major ones, because the harder monsters that start to spawn, the more difficult it's going to be to fight them. These are what we are looking for, Welkin stones. We need as many as we can get, which I think there's like a good handful found in this Ayleid Ruin. There's some up here that we're going to get. Um, so let's see what's going on up here. There's usually a person up here, but as you can see, there's a bed here, so if we want to level up, we can, but right now we're not. We are going to take all those Ayleid stones. Don't need the ale. That's just a guide to the Imperial City book. If you guys want to ever want me to read through the books, please let me know. I can maybe do like separate videos on that, and kind of just go through maybe the wiki page and see what books are in this game and talk about them. But essentially, like, there's skill books and then non-skill books, which just dive more into the lore. So this talks about what the Empire is, the Imperial City itself, districts, all that good stuff. And then here we have a dirty scroll. Let's see, some of the men were worried about these old ruins being haunted, but Mephala take them. Mephala is a Daedric prince. So we usually worshipped by the Dunmer, so we can kind of assume already that this was written by a dark elf. This spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road and all under the nose of the Imperial Legion. Finally got some of those big blue stones down today. Bernice got the idea to shoot them down with her bow. Got them all here with me. I don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka. Bet they'll fetch a nice price with the Mages Guild. 2 coins in the Khajiit from Vardenfell set up their camps down in the tomb. Fine by me. Spares the rest of us the smell. Yeah, definitely a dark elf. As we learned from the beginning in prison, I think that was Valen Dreth is a racist piece of poop against Khajiit especially. And writing here definitely seems to imply this is a dark elf as well. 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's gone missing. Swore to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at limestone, but nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coins stench could peel shells off mud crabs. Surprised she hung around that long. Okay, so 2 coins is an Argonian, which in Morrowind, Argonians are slave labor. I think it isn't until the events of Skyrim that Black Marsh, or there's like an Argonian revolt essentially in Morrowind, um, where they free themselves from Dunmeri control. Dunmer and Dark Elf are interchangeable. So 2 coins is the name of the Argonian, and then there was a Khajiit. So yeah, we'll take this with us. This kind of gives us a little bit of lore into this place. Lots of easy chests in here, quick bits of gold, maybe a couple items if you're lucky. We don't need any of that, so let's keep going. I'm burning. Oh, I haven't put on my robe yet. Where are you at? There you are, green robe. Excellent. Cool. Getting close. I want to get like a gray or a white robe, or even one that's enchanted. It's me. Folded up like an omelet. Alright, so here we have our bandit ringleader. The higher level you are, the better equipment that they usually have. Maybe some enchanted items, but right now it's just a lot of fur, which we're not going to use. I'm not even going to really take it for gold, because what we're going to be doing here in a bit is going to make us a lot of money and a lot of levels. So, yeah. Anyways, if any of you, if this is your first time ever playing an Elder Scrolls game or watching one, please let me know what you think so far. Is this something you seem interested in? This game definitely requires a lot of heavy PC requirements. I feel very fortunate that I've been able to build a new PC after having one for like 12 years that I never upgraded. It was with a 750 Ti, and now I'm up to a 5070, which was quite the jump, but well worth it. This game is available on Xbox as well. Here's another one of these lore books. Talks about brief history of the Empire. What I love about these books too is like there's authors and it talks about like their titles. This one has information on Uriel the Sixth, which is really cool. So we'll take that with us. A little bit of lore doesn't hurt. Again, if you guys want me to read stuff, I'll read it. Even if it's just a dedicated episode where I sit by a fire and read a book to you guys, that'd be, could be fun. Anyways, we are going to go into the Vilverin Canicel. I don't know what that word means, honestly, but, we'll see. We'll find out what we're dealing with. All right. One thing you're going to know, too, is I like to explore every inch, but because I've played this game, I kind of know where everything's at. So if I'm going too quick, just know it's not purposefully me trying to just speedrun this. I have just religiously played this game for so long.
You move like
Yeah.
a pregnant cow.
Oh, whatever. Jesus Christ.
Oh. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Good Lord. Alright, small fire there. Candles. I wonder if, can I light these? No. That would be a cool detail though, but hey, that impact looks really cool. What did you have? Lockpick, yes, thank you. Already opened that. Yeah, this is a fun, great game. If you don't have the requirements to play the remaster, the original is just as good. It's also available on Steam. It's really cheap for the Game of the Year. It comes with all the DLC. I very, very much recommend it. It is a very good game. Now, the quality will not be like this. So be warned that you're going to be playing a what they call, I guess, potato version of it. The characters look very different. Here's that Khajiit that we read about in the note. So this is who 2 coins left behind. So someone or something killed it. And almost like a sacrificial altar of sorts. Very interesting. I think they're actually clipped in there though, so I can't get the body off of that. Oh well. But yes, it's a very good game series. Really fun to play. 10 out of 10 recommend. As you can see, there's like these standing plates that you can use that open up these side passages. Just gives you more areas to explore, and there's creatures, as we see. There's a zombie. Nice. Yeah, I really like this destruction spell. I think what I'm going to do is touch spells when I can make custom spells. Because I'm a melee, like, centric fisticuffs character, having a touch spell would be really cool, which I wonder, do I have any? I do. I have absorb health. Perfect. Kind of looks like a palm strike when I do it, so that's really cool. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we just came in this way, so let's keep going. Alright, so we need to go this way. Ah, see, here we go. Now that we're on a little bit more difficult of a lock, this is when a trick like this is going to come into play. So as you can see, I'm going to try and get the tumbler to get as close to the top portion as possible before clicking. And now for the second one, I'm going to do the same. I got lucky, and that first hit of the tumbler made it go slow, so now I can successfully open this lock with no issue. But let's actually go back to where that zombie was, because maybe, does that lead somewhere else? Is it just, it does! Oh, it leads down here, okay. Yeah, let's see what's going on down here. There's another zombie down there. Let's get in the sneak, actually. Let's see what's going on. He's just standing there, menacingly. Oh no. Oh, it sees me. Ah. Actually, we're gonna need that ingredient down the road, so we'll take that now. Aha! Oh, oh. Secret passage. Bigger passage. Okay, so let's check our Ayleid chest. See if there's anything here. Some weak potions of healing. Alright, we're gonna go back. I want to see where that gate leads. I can't remember if it leads directly down. I think it does, and that was just... We're doing extra stuff for loot, essentially. Let's find out, though. Skeleton. Hey, buddy. Nice. Oh, okay. The water looks so good in this game, too. Alright, so this was the room we just opened up. Actually, is this that room, or is this a different chamber? Yeah, it is that room, okay. Nice. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna make sure I don't forget anything. Oh, that's not Welkin stones, okay. There's that zombie. Okay, I think we're good, but if you're ever curious, you can go to your local map and zoom all the way in, and then it'll bring up your local map from your world map. And then to... Oh, did not mean to do that. Then you can use your sticks to look around and make sure you're going the right way. So we need to go over here. We have not looked at that yet. I don't know if we can yet, though. That might be the thing, is we need to go through a door to get around to that way, but I'm pretty sure we can. Let's find out. Go back this way. We'll go up the stairs. Let's see. Here's this way and this way. Perfect. Actually, you could just hit the down on your D-pad, and that brings it up. I do wish that when you opened up your map, it would just bring up the local map when you're inside of a location. I think there's a mod for that. If there is, I might just download it, because I really don't like that feature of having to zoom in every single time I'm inside of a new building, new location kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna investigate that. But I also don't want to do something too soon with mods because the game hasn't had its first update yet. So that may be something that they're gonna do as a quality of life thing. So I'll probably just hold off and deal with it for now. There's an enemy somewhere. Is it in the cage? Yeah, it's a skeleton. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open these, get some security experience. You can see at the top that it's at 14 right now. Getting any amount of level is good in any skill. It gives you experience, whereas in the original Oblivion, you had to micromanage which skills you wanted to level up for specific attributes that you wanted to increase. Oh, it was close. Come on. What? There we go. There we go. thankfully now, when you level up, we'll show you guys that later. They change it, made it a lot better for distributing your attributes. Here we go. No, too fast. Here we go, and boom. Stupid skeleton pile of bones. Alright, I think... Did I check this? Yeah, I left that for a helmet. I didn't need it. I think that was this area. Yep, alright, cool. So now we can go back to that one chamber and continue exploring. We'll dive right in. The swimming animations look great too, and just the water, and like there's wildlife in here now. That was something that was missing in the original, is like it didn't feel alive in these caves, but now it does feel that way. Alright, we are going to the Vilverin Windissel. Already hear some skellies. So there's more of these Welkins, but rather than shooting them down, we can just take them. Here we have a floor trap, very obvious looking one, and we can use this to our advantage. Ooh. Nope. Nice. And we are just going to actually reach up and grab them, because we don't need to shoot them down. We can just pick them up. And by the time we get out of here, we're going to have more than enough for what I want to do in our gold expedition, so don't worry too much. Here we have another little central chamber with a skeleton. Nice. Combos look great too when you do your power attacks, which is always fun. We're gonna take you, thank you, Blue Jolly Ranchers. I swear, there's so much in the Elder Scrolls games that I look at it, I'm like, man, if I were there, I would have to eat it. I'd have to know. And these, like, you can't tell me that doesn't just look like delicious Jolly Rancher. Oh, man. Must be hungry. Perfect. Okay. There's nothing else in this area. We got the loot, we killed the skeleton. Let's keep going. Is it this way I'm going? Yes. Okay. Oh, we activated a trap. Interesting. Okay. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and bring back out... We're going to use Protect on us for this portion, because we've got potentially a lot of skeletons that we're going to be fighting. Nice. Fist of the North Pole, mother trucker. Ah! Ah! Ho ho ho! Got a little too cocky there. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and use a potion of healing. And I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Nice. Okay. Ooh, got a little scary, but that, I think if we didn't have that protection spell, we would have been hurting. Oh. Oh, hi friends. Ooh, alright. Let's get some healing going. one thing to note about spells and spell leveling is it is no longer about the number of casts per se, but rather how much magicka is used when casting the spell. So the higher the magicka cost, the better. And I'll explain more into that when we get to spell making. Excellent, Vilverin Chamber Key. We're going to need that. And custom spell making, because we can set it. Essentially, we're going to make spells that are going to be used as training methods for Journeyman, Expert, and probably not Master, because we can go to Master Trainers eventually, which is really helpful. So, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so the chamber key, where is it taking us? Oh, we have another room. Perfect. Nice. There's one more in here. There's something very good in here that we're gonna need. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna get a Varla stone, which I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Oh, wonder what we have to click. That's really cool, actually. It has a blue hue to it. That is actually really sick. I'm going to go ahead and do some shortcuts. So I'm going to set Protect there, and then Heal Minor Wounds here. And then for my touch spells, we'll do Absorb Health. That way, all I have to do is hold down my left bumper, or excuse me, yeah, left bumper, and I can cycle through. So I'll keep Protect on there for now, and then you just hover over it and then let go, and then you have it. So yeah, we'll do that for now. Alright, well, let's get us a Varla stone. Push the button, lift the cage. Wow! Alright, as you can see, these things are what we came here for. We are going to dupe the ever-living hell out of these for some money. They are also really, really good for enchanted weaponry, to recharge them fully without using soul gems. So they're really useful in that regard. Okay, that should be it for this area. Let's continue onward to the Vilverin Cell Sacramathi, or Sankramathi. Probably Sanctum would be my guess on the translation. Got another skeleton. Let's put our Protect up. Oh, I thought I could dodge it. You know, I bet I could if I were to dodge. Oh boy. Ah, he waited. Riddle me this. How does the skeleton know where I'm at without no eyeballs? Questions to think about. Questions they don't want you to have answers to. Alright, this is a simple puzzle now, because we can sprint through it. We are going to take this. This can be used for a quest down the road. And on the other sides, we have some treasures that we're going to get. So we're going to wait and then sprint. Easy lock, easy enough. Oh, damn it. Now it's just funny whenever it gets to be that bad. Come on, get to this. There it is. The constant click is so funny. Hey, buddy. Come on, stick him up. Nice. Let's see what we got. Potions, rib cages. Anything else in here? I don't think there is. Nope, just that Ayleid chest. Alright, cool. And wait, and sprint. Perfect. Next side. Sprint. As you can see, that was a nice quick translation of spell change, which is really helpful. there's our friend. Let's go ahead and get absorb health ready. Let's see if I can maybe sneak up on him.
Hello?
Hi.
Who's there?
No one.
Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind.
Didn't even get a chance. Ah, so Jalbert is our fellow friend that might have been writing in that letter. Maybe he wasn't a Dunmer. Or that could have been a note written by one of the other bandits. Jalbert, though, copper ring, that'll be good for enchantment. He's got a set of necromancer's robes, so he was definitely doing some wicked nonsense in here. Can't take anything in there. Got a fine iron longsword. What's that much sell for? 40? What was my carry weight at? 275. That's not actually too bad. Yeah, I'll take it for selling. We have a manual of spellcraft, typical book, fundamentals of alchemy. We have an undelivered letter. Luke, my friend, I apologize that I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There was no denying my deed, a sack full of limbs and grave soil still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I am glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on. Whether those long dead or hapless bandits, I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet to say where. Care for Kesu, I would assume? Yeah, Kesu. And know that when the time comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Cardias, remain vigilant and always hidden, Jalbert. Interesting. So it appears that he's been doing necromantic rituals, that he may have a possible family, a son, or someone that he wants taken care of. Take the sepulcher key, lockpicks, take the sacred lotus, which we can actually find more of those around. Necromancer's sack, so this is what he was taking. I think we need one more. You can see the shovel too. So he was the one that more than likely killed the Khajiit that was with 2 coins. So it's a good thing we got rid of him as well as those other bandits. We don't want any more issues in this location. But I think that's it, friends. We have completely looted and successfully taken care of Vilverin. If you're ever lost in a place and you just don't know what to do, every new character is given the spell Clairvoyance. And this was something that they implemented because there are some pretty big dungeons in this game. But essentially you cast it and it sends out a guide on how to get out of here. So we'll follow it, and as we're going to use it again, it's telling us how to exit out of the dungeon. And you just use it as a following tool. And it guides you out. And there you go. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of a long one today, but hey, that's, part of the fun when it comes to adventuring in this game. Wow, it's already nighttime too. As you can see, the spell goes on all the way to where you need to go. So it's going to go to our quest marker, which is all the way in Coral, which is pretty funny. You can see in the bottom left it has a timer, so it's going to disappear. But it's just really cool that they added this. Next episode, we are going to be heading into the Imperial City Market. From there, we are going to start doing some fun duplications for some coin, and yeah, I think we're in for a fun time, friends. For now, though, Razmataz is going to sit by the fire and enjoy some comfort before heading into the city. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.